Hi everyone, this is Brian with Obedia, and today I'm going to give you a quick look at Toontrack's EZKeys plugin for both Mac and PC. I'm using it on PC, of course, but it's available for Mac as well. Very quick and easy way to be able to add keys to your arrangements, and follows the very simple yet really powerful formula that all of Toontrack's plugins follow. So let's just dive in and talk about EZKeys a little bit. So the interface of EZKeys is very straightforward. It looks like a piano. We've seen a lot of different plugins that look like this and emulate pianos. Now, what makes EZKeys a little bit different, however, is how quickly you're going to find that you're going to be working with it. And that's because as you play on your keyboard, you will find that EZKeys is going to actually tell you exactly what notes you are playing right here on the center console of your piano. And that's something that I think is going to help a lot of folks, because you're going to start getting that visual that is going to coincide with what it is that you're playing. You'll start to feel a little more at home as you're playing the piano. One of the most daunting things about the piano is remembering what notes are where and how they play in correlation to other notes and things like that. And EZKeys is going to help you to kind of get over that hump, I think, by giving you that visual. Now, EZKeys will allow you to load multiple types of sound libraries into EZKeys. I'm using the grand piano right now, but if I click the pull down menu right here, I can select from the other couple EZKeys packs that I have installed on my computer, the Electric 200A and the Electric Mark I. Each of these is going to give me a different sounding piano keyboard to work with in EZKeys. I can adjust dynamics very easily, and I can adjust tuning, both of these by playing with those two panels in EZKeys. Now, I do have a virtual keyboard, and if I play that a little bit, of course, I'm going to get these notes. But if I want to actually interact with EZKeys, I need to make use of a MIDI keyboard or some other way of programming MIDI. This is where the really easy part is going to come in with EZKeys. And this is going to be by making use of MIDI clips that I can use within EZKeys. I'm going to click on the browser. This is going to open the MIDI browser. This allows me to browse the MIDI libraries that come with EZKeys. These are broken up in musical styles and also in time signatures, and each one has a folder. I can simply click on a folder and then find a MIDI clip I'd like to use, drag and drop that MIDI clip into the song block section at the bottom of EZKeys. By doing this, I can pretty much build out my dream composition right inside of EZKeys. Now, this is really cool because this will also play back in time with my host application, which of course in this case is going to be Ableton Live. Now, you can use this with pretty much any host application that you might wish to use EZKeys with. But in the case of just about any audio workstation that I could be working in, I could also skip the MIDI blocks section and drag and drop one of my MIDI clips directly into my host application. And by doing this, I can very easily control EZKeys as well. So in this case, I could bypass the MIDI blocks, and those are very easy to edit by right-clicking on one of these blocks and just selecting the option Remove. Now I can play these clips from inside Ableton. So this allows me again to be able to program EZKeys exactly as I see fit for usage in my audio workstation. But of course, you could also continue to do all of your work in the MIDI blocks editing section here inside of EZKeys. To that effect, you have access to a few different tools. The arrow tool, which will allow you to quickly and easily select MIDI clips. We have the editing, the split tool. This will allow me to chop up each of these blocks that I've added into the MIDI editor. And I can also right-click on these and access various other options, such as randomizing chords, quantize, and this will also allow me to look at the properties for this clip, allowing me to change velocity or transpose, change the octave, and I can also change the coloring of each of these clips, which will allow me to basically keep a track of what it is that I am doing. And then my last button here is the Add, Remove, Correct Chord Notation. Now, using this, I can simply click on one of these blocks. This will allow me to adjust the chord analysis, which allows me to very greatly change the sound of each of these different clips that I am working with inside of EZKeys. So all of this is going to allow me to take very deep control of the clips that I have brought into the EZKeys MIDI editor. I can also grab this small scrolling window right here to scroll along through my entire composition. I can zoom in and I can zoom out, so it's very simple for me to be able to work with this browser. I also have an undo and a redo button right here, and then I have quick control to the effects that are going to affect my EZKeys sound. I have my reverb control right here, I have tone control, a compressor control, and a detail control. This is going to allow me to control key noise and release key noises. So as with many of Toontrack's products, there's a focus on humanization here. The purpose is to ensure that your keys don't simply sound very rough and robotic. There's going to be a more human feel. You're going to get some of that feel of other notes playing off of incidentals and accidentals and things like that. And all of these different things that really do add to giving you the musicality that sometimes we lose with virtual instruments. In the center console of EZKeys, we have the loop control, we have stop, play, and record. Recording will allow us to simply and easily hit record and then play some notes on a MIDI keyboard and record those notes directly into the EZKeys MIDI editor. Of course, we have the browser, which I've shown you earlier, and then we'll have information about what we currently are working with in EZKeys. In this case, I'm working in the key of C major with a time signature of 4/4, and my tempo is set to 105 beats per minute. Now I also have the option follow host right here. This means that when I hit play in my host application, EZKeys is going to stay in tempo and time with my host. So I could build out all of my various MIDI bits right here inside of EZKeys rather than building them in my host application, but everything would still keep in time with my host and other instruments that are playing back. Finally, I have a volume knob right here, just a master volume knob, and I have the MIDI in and output settings. I also have access to the menu key that's up here on the top right hand corner. This allows me to take control of some of the various options inside EZKeys, such as looking at the manual. There's also a great little section here on music theory that will tell you about music theory and give you some education on that. Of course, you have access to online support, checking for updates, and etc. And then if you move all the way down, you'll have access to your knob modes and the song track section, which will allow you to export your songs as a MIDI file, a WAV file, import MIDI files, and take control of other different options inside of EZKeys. So all of this put together, of course, really leads you to be able to work very quickly and easily with EZKeys by selecting a certain EZKeys library you'd like to work with. You can then select a preset which will change the sound of the keyboard that you are working with, and then you can easily program your MIDI by making use of your browser, or you can play your MIDI into not only EZKeys but also into your host and quickly and easily record your sounds and your compositions using EZKeys. So there you have it, guys. That's EZKeys by Toontrack. To find out more, you'll want to visit toontrack.com or check out our other tutorial videos about EZKeys here on Obedia. Or if you have EZKeys and you would like to get some one-on-one training with it, give us a call here at Obedia. We're here 7 days a week, and we're here to help you one-on-one through remote desktop and over the phone with your digital audio hardware and software. We'll show you one-on-one how it is that you can use a plugin such as EZKeys or Ableton Live or any other host application and software that you have on your computer, help you get the most out of your digital audio hardware and software. That's what we do best here at Obedia. As always, guys, I'm Brian with Obedia, and if you'd like to get in touch with me, visit me at Twitter or on Facebook, or get me through email at brian@obedia.com, or of course just give us a call and we'll be happy to help you out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, happy music making to you, and take care.